G'day, Methodist Dave here, professional theologian and Bible teacher with our daily devotional from the book of Proverbs, chapter 14. It is Tuesday, April 14th, and I want to read to you verse 5 from the book of Proverbs. Now, I encourage you to read the entire chapter, but this is just verse 5 that we're talking about today. A truthful witness does not lie, but a false witness breathes out lies. People who are honest and sincere often have a difficult time being deceitful. Now, there have been a couple of occasions where I attempted to surprise my wife with something, but she kind of sees that there's something up from my expressions. And then she doesn't like surprises, so she's going to press me. She doesn't want to let the surprise happen. She wants to know what's going on. So she begins the interrogation. And like an FBI profiler, she pretty much wheedles the truth out of me because I can't convincingly lie. If I try to be deceitful, I would be a failure. So she can wheedle the truth out of me because lying is unnatural to me. Telling the truth is my natural habitat. But people who lie all the time have no problem. They can look at you with a straight face and you'd think they're telling you the God's honest truth, and they're just telling you a bold-faced lie. And they do it so well. The problem is that when you do it so well and so often, then pretty much you lie about everything, and very little of what you say can be trusted. My grandfather was a plumber in Philadelphia, not just a house plumber. He did sewer lines and things like that. In certain areas, you couldn't get equipment in to do dig. So you'd actually have to do it manually. And he had these two fellows that worked for him. They were his manual labor. They would do the digging, the carrying of the heavy stuff, the simple, easy, but easy to do, easy to learn jobs, but physical labor. And periodically, they would call out sick from work. And my grandfather's trying to teach my dad about the business. And my dad learns pretty quick how people lie, how easy it is for some people to lie. And these fellows with a straight face could tell you the most tragic story. Their grandmothers had died 12 times. Their wife had been in the hospital 4 times. Various children in the hospital for all these events. There's always this tragic story why they couldn't come into work. And my dad was learning that I don't think these guys are being honest with me. So in order to check this out, one of them tells him, he says, I couldn't come into work. My son got hit by a car and broke his arm. And my dad said, that's terrible, terrible. I hope he gets better. And then he went to the partner. He's like, oh, really sorry to hear about so-and-so's daughter. She fell off the playground equipment and broke her leg. And, oh, yeah, it was terrible, terrible. And the other partner heard him say that. It's like, man, get the story straight. Get the story straight. Be on the same page. They were just so used to lying that, you could lead them into a deviation and they'd follow right along to keep the lie up. The story exists about the boy who cried wolf, who called, there's a wolf, and people would come out to help him and he would laugh at them. And he did this a few times and the people finally got tired of it. So when the wolf showed up and he cried out, there's a wolf, no one came to help him. When you have the reputation of a liar, nobody believes anything you say, even when you're telling the truth. And that is a sad way to live. If you have a question about this or any other subject, drop me an email, methodistdave@gmail.com. Please don't forget to hit the like, share, and subscribe. And until tomorrow, please be good to each other.